And I am back in business. It's me. I'm alive. Surprising, I know. It's been 2 and change years. It's been a long time. I stopped uploading. My laptop broke down. I got a job at the time, and then I got another job, and now I am across North America, but a part of, I don't know, the incompleteness of my life to me, I guess, is doing something like this, doing YouTube videos. I look back at my old videos and I genuinely laugh at myself. There are a lot of bits in the old videos that I've had people say,
"Oh, that's kind of weird, man."
But I think it's hilarious, and that's, I guess, what it's all about. Just chatting to a camera here in my living room. Come and join me. I won't talk to you, but I'll talk to something that's designed to reach you and everyone else. I like doing it. I look back at it, think it's great. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And I have things that, I want to talk about, but for right now, I think that having plans is a stupid idea for me because I don't follow through with them. So you get what you get, and you get nothing else. That's it. That's the deal. I'm sorry. And to revive a long dead tradition, I will be right back. Oh yes, that's right. My very unofficial sponsor for this week is all reliable Molson Canadian. Molson Canadian will reliably be there for me every week when I don't consistently upload videos. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of this, and you check out some highlights. Welcome back. That was quick.
I mean, would it kill you not to be so funny all the time? That's all I'm asking.
I have a very cool job now as an environmental engineer. Technically, I'm not an engineer, but that's the best way to describe my job and have people kind of understand what it is. I go places that have contamination and I stop it from getting into rivers and lakes and, I don't know, into plants and stuff. It's genuinely really cool work. I'm super thrilled to be doing it. And before what I'm doing now, I actually just joined this company last year in June. Before that, to pick up where we left off, I guess, after I graduated, I wound up working for an environmental consultancy. It's really kind of cool and complicated how the environmental industry works, because really the government isn't going to arrest you and hound you.
Would you mind get my snacks for me?
Huh? No.
If you have some historic contamination on your property. So then why does anyone have incentive to clean it up, right? Okay, major oil spill in like 1960 on a property you own with a building that does building things. You probably own a business. Why would you clean it up? Well, that contamination in the soil can move to your neighbors by water in the ground that ferries it along its way. Big rocking ship taking contamination to the promised land. Banks have to give out mortgages, and they don't want the risk of contamination. They say to prospective owners or sellers, hey, you wanna have a transaction here? You want us to give you a bunch of capital? We don't want the risk of contamination on a site. So when I was working at a consultancy, to bring this all full loop scale back, just come back to our roots here in this conversation, this one-way dialogue. The environmental consultancy issues a report to the banks basically saying, this property doesn't have contamination. If there's bad stuff down there, the bank tells people, hey, clean your property before you sell it, or make sure this property's clean before you buy it. What the thought? And the consultancy does its consulting. You get the idea. I go and make sure bad stuff isn't in the ground, but it's a lot of bank reports for consultancy, whereas now what I'm doing is I'm actually on site doing the remediation part. But anyways, yeah, that's work from the past 2 years for me. Professionally, it has been very exciting, and socially and personally, I've been working on this guy. I've been working on number one. Realistically, I guess I have high aspirations to take care of number one, and then I don't feel like I've been as successful at that as I would like to be. And I have high standards for myself. You know, I want to be working out every day and eating a perfect diet and being super productive and learning languages and instruments, and I don't know, I guess I just don't. I have spent a lot of energy on work in the past 2 years, I guess, and probably slightly at the detriment of my own health, I guess. I don't feel like I've gone backwards. I will say that. I feel like I've gone incrementally forwards. Like I don't do much artsy stuff anymore. So I just spent the last little while rambling about things that I probably won't put in the video. Maybe that's enough for now. A small, just a little start.
A little nugget.
Because I'm back. Hopefully I am back. And I'm using new editing stuff that I gotta figure out. I don't have the purpose that I once had. You know, there's the whole becoming a YouTuber thing. I was gonna do it, and then I did not. Stuff broke and I stopped, but the whole purpose of it was to do it with very little experience and very little money, and I have those things now. So that whole concept is fucked. It's out the window. It's gone. Now it's just me and my thoughts. And you. Welcome to the inside of my brain. It's like 90% beer. I hope everyone has been good over the past couple of years, and let's chat more in a week, 2 weeks, a month, who knows? Stay tuned.
Dreamers, winner, schemer, flipper, demons, eating, dinner, finger licking, gonna win a finish on the killing dome, trilling room, fuck a nice skilling done, skilling hot, skilling, I finished on, fishy been a minute one, meant to yet another one, and icky but a bubble gone, honey one December 1, 1-to-1, cat truck, triple zone, bats up, dumb hats off, 101.